We've got two teams who know each other extremely well. These division games, they tend to be battles.
People scout like crazy in this league, but no one scouts more than within the division. Because if you win your division, you're automatically in the playoffs. That puts extra emphasis on these games, and they can't wait to get at each other.
Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And off we go from Soldier Field. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And with the play clock reading 4, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Deion Jones. Cam. Jamal. Jalen. Oh, okay.
Throwing on first down. Murray. Open man right side is Smith-Schuster, complete. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Now a whistle, and I think a penalty here for a delay. No, they're going to say timeout. They did get the timeout in time. And that's their second charged timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining.
Go.
Operating from the gun. Murray flushed out right. Man open, that's Calvin Ridley.
You gotta hit him hard.
First time that they've called his number tonight, and it gets him a first down. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
On 1st and 10, Murray flush to his right. Now he's going to throw it deep to the other side. It's caught inside the 25. And he gets into the end zone for the touchdown. Calvin Ridley, 59 yards. And his guys have taken a first quarter lead. Morton Anderson now for the extra point.
Okay.
Extra point by Anderson, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Anderson now to kick this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Throwing on first down is Rodgers. Dancing to his left.
No,
Trying to get it to Beckham, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Kyle Fuller. And he'll take this down inside the 15-yard line.
I think that interception happened for two reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit, and receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open?
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
They'll run with a backup. This is Williams. So he got free of one tackle but couldn't do a whole lot else. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Not Bobby. I want Van Resch.
Let's go! Grand 38! Grand 38!
They'll run for the first time.
Let's go.
And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll bring up a 3rd down. From the gun, Murray. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Lawrence Taylor able to get him down for a loss of 11 on the play. And it'll be 4th down. The career leader in field goals made knocks that one through. And the lead moves to 10-zip.
And automatic Morton Anderson does it again. Knocks another one through the posts. I have to be careful because it's almost boring, you know, just how accurate he is. So he knocks another one through.
All-time NFL leading scorer. He's known as the Great Dane because he's from Copenhagen. And I think, Charles, he actually leads 2 different franchises in scoring, does he not?
Well, at one time he did. New Orleans Saints, 13 seasons there, still the all-time leading scorer with them. And the Atlanta Falcons, he held that record, but Matt Bryant has since passed him.
Hey, check 26!
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Eluding the pressure right. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jamal Adams. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line.
Well, I get what he was trying to do. He was moving to his right and trying to shift the coverage, but instead he shifted the coverage also to the right and threw right into it for an interception.
On first down, Murray escaping the pressure right. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
I hope I don't sound too rah-rah on that one, but that's the exact right throw. Either your receiver gets it or no one gets it. Give him a lot of credit for being really precise with it.
Got rid of it. No one got it. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. Back to the air on 2nd down. Murray. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Khalil Mack in there to get him for what will be a loss of 13 yards. Throwing on 3rd and long. Murray flushed out right. And that is incomplete.
Well, you've got a receiver here who's got 1 touchdown already in this first quarter, and they were trying to double his pleasure there, wanting to continue to go to the guys already gotten into the end zone. But good coverage to make sure that this time it fell incomplete.
Here's the veteran punter Lee as he sends this one away. Out comes this offensive unit as they get set to take over here. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit. Like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
He completes it to Julio Jones. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. They give him a gain of 38.
Now that play will end up on the highlights, and you'll see it all over the place. But what you won't see, the offensive line that bought the extra time, that allowed for the big completion downfield. Those guys made that play possible.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
All right, Moss.
Let's go, hey, let's go, come on.
That's a lot of people.
Rodgers will try again on second down. Steps away to his left. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down.
Not too many things get to a quarterback of this magnitude, but I think it's safe to say that pressure can get to any quarterback.
Now, he's obviously a great franchise quarterback, but felt the pressure, threw it incomplete. Flush to his right. Now he's going to let it go. This is caught inside the 15. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
This will be their first trip to the red zone. It's 1st and 10 at the 14.
5 guys right there.
And again, it's
I can
Rodgers.
only imagine what's going on.
He gets it complete to Harris. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. 5 yards on the pickup, and it'll be a second down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. Call it a loss of 2 on the play. And that'll lead here to a third down. Now Rodgers. Being chased out left. He can run for it, and he will. The decision to tuck and run gets him 3, but that's not enough. Now it's 4th.
Well, partner, nothing comes open here, so he decides to escape out of there, and he doesn't pick up a first down, but he does gain additional yardage to set up a possible field goal attempt if they decide to go that route.
So 3 drives now for this offense, and that field goal gives them their first 3 points.
So if you're an offensive coordinator and you're averaging a point a drive, you're in the wrong line of work, aren't you? You got to find a way to unlock the key to these defenses and put some big points on the board.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Now this offense about ready to take over again. They've got the lead. Last time had to punt it, though. What's the key to this drive?
I think it's leverage.
Leverage.
Big guys up front. You know the motivational speech on the sideline is, guys, give us an opportunity. Protect the passer, create space for our runners, and let's go ahead and get these guys. Low man wins. Let's go do it on this drive.
We'll watch that leverage on this drive. Now a play fake here on first down. Oh, look at Thomas wide open. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line.
Flex round! Flex round! Come on, let's go! Brand 38! Brand 38!
Throwing on first down. Murray buying time to his left. Catch here, left side, Thomas. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue. It's a first down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. A first down carry here for Johnson.
Really? 99 speed.
There he goes inside the 30. A big hitter there. A first down gain of 26 yards.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another first down with that run.
2 minutes to go here in the first half. We're back to Soldier Field following this short break. They stay on the ground on first with Johnson. And they'll get him down right around the 16. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
They went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Now, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
Flex round! Flex round!
Crosses.
Flex round! Flex round!
They just do get the play off as he'll look to throw. Forced out, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Jadeveon Clowney in there to bring him down for a loss of 7.
Well, enough takes a start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
Murray now, eluding the pressure right. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. And a shot taken on 3rd down, unsuccessful. 4th down now.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? Zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
After the made field goal, Anderson back out to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. And now back out comes the offense. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here. As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a first down with a nice throw.
And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. On first down, Wilson. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. From the red zone now, here's Wilson on first down.
That's open. That's open. Let's go.
And it's caught. Touchdown. Randy Moss as the first half is winding down. And his guys are able to make this a close game again. Well, this could be a big turnaround. They get the touchdown here in the final moments of the second quarter. And remember, Charles, they're going to get the ball to start quarter number 3 as well.
So what you're saying is if they take the ball down to start the second half and score again, it could change the entire complexion of this game, couldn't it?
Absolutely. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So out now comes the offense back onto the field. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Ohio!
On 1st and 10, Murray escaping the pressure right.
At the pick.
He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete. Line of scrimmage. Again, the 25. 2nd and 10.
Flex round! Flex round! Come on, let's go! Grand 38! Grand 38!
A final shot before break. Murray. He's going to look deep down the field. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jamal Adams. And the return will stop right around the 25. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. So here they come, the road team now getting the football first to start this 3rd quarter. And things are starting to move in the right direction. They get the touchdown last drive, then their defense gets them the football back.
Yeah, now they have a chance to get the lead if they can put something together here. And I'm eager to see how they decide to do it. They want to be methodical, or do they want to take the big strike and go after it right now?
It's brought in by
spin,
Harris. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. 6 yards on the pickup, and it'll bring up a 2nd down. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
I don't like to celebrate.
On 2nd down, here's Rodgers. And Rodgers is going to go down. He's sacked. Khalil Mack in there to get him for what will be a loss of 13 yards. 3rd and long. It's Wilson. Just keeping the play alive.
Let's go.
He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. The rushing numbers for Wilson, maybe down from earlier in his career, but he's still a threat to go, showing it there, picking up the 1st down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll throw on 1st down with Wilson. Dancing to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. And that's caught at the 25.
Julio.
And he finally goes down at the 23-yard line. And they rattle off a big one. And even 40 yards. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
I know there'll be a little bit of criticism there because they went right back to the air after the huge pickup and end up getting sacked. That's often a play that you make. You feel like you've got momentum on your side.
Unfortunately, the O-line failed to hold up to try to keep that momentum going. Flush to his right. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd.
What's the old adage? Be quick, but don't hurry. Well, that went right out the window there. He was hurried, harassed. That ball had to be gotten rid of. Otherwise, he was going to get sacked.
On 3rd and long, it's Rodgers. Steps away to his left. Caught left side. It's Beckham. An incredible play there. They do get big yardage, but they're still stopped a yard or 2 short, and it's 4th down.
Boy, they had a lot of real estate to make up there, but what a big-time play for them. Nice completion, excellent gain. Now they're in 4th and manageable.
Just a little short, though, with that marker. And Tucker's kick right there. It's good, and that's going to tie us at 13. So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays, and when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the 2nd half. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Open man completes it to Smith-Schuster. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. A gain of 6 there on first.
Always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
To throw on second down, Murray.
Let's go.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Lawrence Taylor in there to get him for his second sack of the night.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Throwing on third and long. Murray eluding the pressure right. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Lawrence Taylor in there to get him again. The third time he sacked him here tonight. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. And Sanders now to return. A good return there, 17 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over. Now this offense ready to head back out there. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Julius Peppers. He's the one that got to him. He takes him down for a loss of 9. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19.
319.
Working from the gun. Rodgers escaping the pressure right.
Let's go.
On the right side by Jones. And out across midfield down to the 45. A really nice gain of 25 yards. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Here's Rodgers being chased out left. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Harris. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. On second down, here's Wilson. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now Wilson on 1st down. Buying time to his left.
Come on,
now he's going
to
let it go deep left side.
Let's go.
So they took a shot on 1st down but couldn't connect.
There's definitely contact there, but it's the 4th quarter of a kind of tight game, and sometimes the officials just say, let them play. Kind of like your mom used to with you and your brothers. Just take the broom to you and send you out to the backyard and tell you to settle it yourselves.
I like that, yeah. There was contact. I don't know, like you said, enough to warrant the flag. It was close, though. Again on 2nd and 10, it's Wilson. Flushed out right. And a diving grab. I think he got that. Yes. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
It must be something about the night air because he is putting on an absolute show under the light.
Yeah, we've established anything in his vicinity, he's grabbing it. Wilson His pass caught at the 4. And he's into the end zone for the receiving touchdown. Franco Harris from 6 yards away. And his guys are going to take the lead. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful.
I like, so the review of Deion,
here's Tucker now out to kick this one away.
He can keep up with most of the receivers that are running.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Now this offensive unit ready to see what they can do here. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Before I had Shazier
play clock down to 5, and they're going to burn a timeout. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter.
Luke Kuechly had like something that let him make plays. I forget what it was, but he was just making plays left and right. So, yeah. For those of you guys that are building the Carolina
play
Panthers,
action, Murray. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. A gain of 6 there on first. They should have got more out of that, though. He was wide open.
I love how emphatic you are with that call because that's exactly what I was thinking. Wide open in the flat. Give him a ball that he can use to get upfield with, not just catch and go over the sideline. They cost themselves some yardage there.
Some that Bobby Wagner, Ryan Shazier can't even make. So. And he's
looking to throw on second down. Murray forced out to his left.
We'll take that.
And, a crusher there as it's intercepted.
Don't try my new Deion Jones.
Picked up by Deion Jones, the linebacker. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line.
Like it's not sweet.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
After the interception, here's Wilson. Pressure comes, and Wilson's going to go down. Lawrence Taylor in from his linebacker spot. He's able to drop him for a loss of about 10. Now Wilson on second down. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. The pressure really ratcheting up. They get the sack on first down, then a near sack. They got to him there just as it was leaving his hand.
Yeah, they might need to change their pass protection scheme a little bit. Maybe bring another guy into the backfield to help protect the quarterback because that was awfully close.
And that's incomplete. Meanwhile, this one knocked down in the backfield. It's incomplete.
You got to give some credit. They're able to hop up in the air and bat that one away. And that's frustrating for an offensive lineman because the only recourse is when he goes in the air to try and give him some type of a pop or a shove, hoping to bring his arms down.
It's just a 32-yard punt with no return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. And here now the offense heading back out there.
I should have held on to the ball to secure a win. I'll give him a fair chance. Because he needs to score, right? So. Ooh, bunch.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
Yeah.
Incomplete.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
To throw again, Murray. Flush to his right. And a sideline pass. That's caught by Thomas. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards.
But I have some of the best corners in the game, Galen and Deion. So
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
Right.
Here we go. Grand 38. Grand 38.
I think he's just going to throw the ball. I don't think he's running it.
And the blitz does
He
come.
did.
Dancing to his left.
Okay.
Oh, look at that. A diving
You can
catch. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
Flex round. Flex round. Flex round. Flex round. Ohio. Ohio.
Back to throw. Eluding the pressure right.
Let's go.
He can't
He's
get
gonna
a
fumble
throw
that.
off. He's taken
Taylor.
down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Lawrence
Yeah.
Taylor in there to take him down, and
I
the
think
clock will
it's either-
roll.
The best part of this year is either go with Epic or Boston.
Flex round. Flex round.
Like, you can't tell me someone else is better than them.
They'll look to throw. Steps away.
Oh,
And his throw
really?
here's
Jamal?
incomplete. The safety, Jamal Adams, able to break that one up. He has had a great game defensively. He's been east-west, north-south, everywhere.
Yeah, and I love how you described that, because to be a great defender, you have to be able to move up and back, sideline to sideline, and he's been fantastic. Reminds me of a young Charles Davis when he was playing Madden.
Absolutely. Oh, wow. I thought you were going to go on the field, but okay, I see you. He's back to throw. Escaping the pressure right.
Ooh.
He takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. This entire defensive unit, Charles, they've really put in a good shift tonight, so to speak.
I like how you phrased that. This has been a good shift. They punched the clock the entire evening. They ought to have shirts that have their names on them in the front to let them know these are blue-collar workers who are getting it done.
Ohio. Ohio. Come on, let's go. What? 90. What? 90.
He'll look to throw. Flushed out right.
So.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
No.
And that is incomplete.
See how Deion
They had
cut
to
him?
go for it with such little time remaining.
Or we're not going to see this replay because he decides to quit. Good job. Good job. Thanks.
Get a throw off. He's taken
Taylor.
down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Lawrence Taylor in there to take him down, and the
think
clock will
it's either-
roll.
The best part of this year is either go with Epic or Boston.
Flex round. Flex round.
Like, you can't tell me someone else is better than them.
They'll look to throw.